Good afternoon, it's good morning. It's a little late here as we are underway here. Here's a single on the first pitch by that's the wrong roster. That is Weston, who is going to get a single right off the bat to start things off here. It's the Riverton Raiders hosting the Rawlins Generals in the Roy Peck tournament as Brian Polson is now up to bat for the Rawlins Generals. Pitching for the Raiders to start off is Braden Baker. We got a steal here. Here's the throw, and not there in time. So Weston advances to second. And we are still going with batter number 2. There's a pitch. That will be a ball outside. First game of the Roy Peck tournament here. As Baker will pitch that high inside. 3-0 the count. As Raiders with one win on the season so far. 1-6-1 is their record pitch. And that will be first pitch there for strike 1 for Baker in this at-bat. As we'll have coverage throughout the whole tournament. They'll play 4 games as we got another steal here, foul ball. I'll be strike 2. We're full count now. Chiswick will be up next to bat for the Generals. So here's the pitch, and that'll be inside, and it'll be getting on base with balls. And now we got runners at first and second. Still 0-0, top of the first. Again, first game here at the Raiders baseball field. Great field here as there's a hit. That'll be foul ball for strike 1. Chiswick's up to bat now for Rawlins. And 0-1 the count. 2 on, nobody out. So that will be high for ball 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. However, you may be tuning in. Well, we just got YouTube, so thank you guys for tuning in. You might be just listening on the road. Here's a hit. That's going down the third base line, and that will be foul for strike 2. So 1-2 now the count for Baker. Try to get the first out of the inning.
I think I'm going to be taking pictures for most of the day anyway.
Here's the pitch, swung, and strike 3. First strikeout for Baker in this one, and there's 1 out on the board with 2 on.
Now to bat, number 16, McCullough.
McCullough now up to bat. Jake McCullough for the Generals. Up to bat wearing number 16. Here's the first pitch. That'll be swing and a miss as the catcher gets in front of it, but a safe foul, so strike 1. The official going out to Baker just to exchange balls. So 0-1. The count here as we reset on your Winter Outdoor Company scoreboard, 0-0. Baker looks at second. We'll throw the pitch in. We got a runner going. No, he doesn't decide to go, and that'll be strike 2. Good pitch there by Baker. So he'll look to get out here. And that hits the helmet of McCullough, so he's going to get to go on base with a hit by a pitch. And base is loaded now. Batter number 5 coming up for the Generals. And we're going to have a quick meeting at the mound We'll see if this is a lengthy one or... No, it is. Manager Wally is at the mound, brings the whole infield in. Just probably trying to settle him down here with bases loaded in the top of the first. So we'll bring up Connor for Rawlins. 4 teams, including Riverton, at this tournament. They'll play Green River tonight, or will the Raiders do at 7 p.m. We'll have that action here on County 10 YouTube. Baker will try to get a pitch in there. That'll be high for ball 1. Still 1 out, 1-0 the count now. 4 counter. Here's the pitch by Baker. He will throw that in for a nice strike right down the middle. Both teams, not a lot of wins this season, just trying to get something started here. As I'll be high for ball 2. Count 2-1 now. For Baker going against counter pitch. Swung on. This will be popped up. That's going to go to right field, and there it is. And it's going to score 1 run for the Rawlins Generals. That will score Weston with a sacrifice fly. So sacrifice fly scores 1 for Rawlins as there's a runner on third and on first. Here's a swing and a miss for strike 1 as Lee now up to bat for Rawlins. Baker here to pitch. He'll throw the pitch, and that will just be a little high, and they'll say ball 1. Quite a few pitches so far here in just the first inning here. There's 2 outs, and they will say ball 2 for that pitch. 2 outs, runners at the corners. As Riverton looking for win number 2, that'll go outside for ball 3. And Baker facing his 6th batter, the top of the first. Legion A action. There's a nice pitch right there for strike 2. Now the count full. Be good to get out of this inning for Baker and the Raiders. Pitch. And strike 3. That's the call. 2 strikeouts for Baker. This one, it's 1-0 as Rawlins gets 1 on the board. We will send it to a commercial break, and we will be back after this. It's 1-0.
A large pepperoni pizza, extra cheese, fresh mushrooms, thin crust. Wouldn't that be great after the game? You bet! And the place to pick up Lander's best pizza and more is Tony's Pizza, where each menu item is carefully prepared just for you, using only the freshest ingredients. Pizza, wings, hot Italian sandwiches, fresh garden salads, and much more. Dine in or carry out. Tony's Pizza is your go-to restaurant for after the game, any special occasion, or just a great evening out for an amazing pizza and a cold beer. Tony's Pizza, 637 Main Street, Lander. Call 332-3900 now to get your order going. 332-3900. Tony's Pizza.
Is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Of HomeSource Realty and Lander provides professional realty services to Fremont County residents and businesses. Her focus is to provide the services you require for a successful outcome in your real estate transaction. Whether you're buying or selling a home, business, or commercial enterprise, she also works successfully within the agricultural arena. Reach Amber at 307-330-7100. Stop into the Lander office at 1632 Main Street or visit HomeSourceRealtyLander.com.
And we're back here on County 10 YouTube. Rawlins puts one in the first here as it's going to be Paulson to do it as they're going to say that it's not going to be swung on. So 1-0 the count here for Joel as he's batting for Riverton. There's that pitch inside, and they're going to say ball two. 2-0 the count now for Joel. Joel Beavers leading off things for the Raiders in this tournament. Here's a hit, and it's going to be a single out to center field and a single for Beaver gets on base to start things off here. So 3 pitches. All it takes is for Beaver to get on base. A good start for Beaver. And now Jory Anderson up to bat here as Anderson comes from Worland. Here's a pickoff attempt here. He'll remain safe as Beaver. As Anderson playing third base today for the Raiders. As here's the pitch. And that will be ball one. Again, this is a awesome place. If you have nothing going on a Saturday day between 10 and 7, here's a chance as Anderson will foul that off for strike one. Raiders will play at 7 p.m. tonight. I believe against Green River. We'll have that call here on County 10. 1-0 in favor of Rawlins as they got one on the top. We're going to see Paulson pitch again. Here's the pitch. That'll be in there for strike one going inside. 1-2 now. With Nathan Hutchinson on deck. And we got time call as Anderson steps out of the box, goes right back into it, and here we go. Bottom of the first, no outs, as Anderson will swing and strike three as Paulson gets his first of the game here, first strikeout. And we got one out.
Now batting number 14.
Nathan Hutchinson now up to bat for the Raiders. It's Hutchinson playing shortstop to start this game. Runner on first, one out. Still 1-0. As that pitch will be a ball, and it's going to make Beaver advance to second. 1-0 the count, so now Hutchinson a chance to maybe bring one in here. As Rawlins again was able to put one on the board here. Second pitch, it's going to be a wild pitch, and it's going to advance Beaver to third. With one out, an opportunity here for the Raiders to score. 2-0 the count for Hutchinson. Paulson delivers, and that'll be ball three. And now Hutchinson way ahead of the count. Pitch, and that will be ball four. It will put Hutchinson on first with balls. And that will now bring up Hunter Hawk. Hauk, excuse me, I apologize there for the mispronunciation. Hauk now to bat. Runners on the corners, perfect opportunity to get a chance. Here's Hutchinson. He's going to go for the steal. They're going to hold. That was a double steal opportunity. Definitely, that's what Wally was setting up there. 1-0 count now. Haven't been anything getting the strike, and as soon as I say that, a strike comes for Hunter Hauk. Hauk today playing third base. Or no, excuse me. He's playing first. Got a ball right there. That's 2-1 the count. Crowd starting to build up here. Again, there's baseball all day. Here's a hit. This is going to score one. As it goes to center field, we might have two come in. As Beaver comes in, Hutchinson comes in, and an advance to second. We got two on the board for the Raiders. Hunter Hauk going to get to second. So Beaver scores, Hutchinson scores. As Derek DeVries is up to bat. As they're going to call that a single, then advance to second. Here's the pitch, and there's going to be another steal. As there's a slide, he will just slide in safely, is Hauk. And now we got a runner on third. As the Raiders got two on the board. After that, a good single out to center field. 1 out. With a 1-0 count, runner at third. That pitch will go high for ball two. 2-0 the count now for Derek DeVries. Derek DeVries playing left field. He'll foul that off for strike one. The Raiders will play 2 games tomorrow. They'll play 3 total before they decide how the championship game and the third place game will be placed, as DeVries will swing that. This is going to bring one home, and the Raiders basically walking there with Hauk, and he scores as DeVries swung on that. It's a strike 2. Bouncing off the catcher, though. And it's 3-1 Riverton. Game 1 here. Riverton having the opportunity as Baker is on deck. DeVries swing and strikeout. And we got 2 outs now. As it's going to bring up the pitcher for Riverton. Baker up with 2 outs. Nobody on now. But a good inning here for the Raiders to start this one. Here's the pitch from Paulson. He'll make Baker swing, strike 1. And we will have an 0-1 count with 2 outs. Raiders only 1 win this season. Trying to get some wins on the board as that one low for ball 1. We got 1-1 count. I'll thank everybody for tuning in, however you may be watching. Well, if you're watching on your television with YouTube or on your phone. Pitch. He doesn't even get to the plate, it looked like. It might have hit the dirt before that. But regardless, it's ball 2. Baker getting ready to bat as Paulson delivers, and that will be inside, ball 3. So 3-1 the count now. Baker ahead of this count right now as Paulson winds up, delivers, swing, and that's strike 2. And the count back to full. As we are at batter number 6 here for Baker and the Raiders. And there's a strike 3, so the Raiders get all their outs by strikes as Rawlins will try to come back, trailing 3-1. We'll be back after this break.
Resolution this year to be healthier. You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget your financial health. Hi, I'm Brian Rohrbacher, President and CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. According to depositaccounts.com, Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S. and is the healthiest credit union in Wyoming. Become a member today at atlanticcity.coop and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier, financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Some people in Fremont County were without power for as long as 5 days. Don't let that happen to you. Call Darren Hubble at Perfect Power about getting an emergency backup power generator for your home or business. Power failures, even for a few hours, are terribly inconvenient, and if they last long enough, the food in your refrigerator and freezer can spoil, and your pipes can freeze. Just call Perfect Power at 332-7184 or 349-4726. Perfect Power, across from the pit stop in Lander.
And we're back from the break here. Streaming on County 10 YouTube as Baker continues his pitching, as that will be strike 1 as it's 7-8-9 up for Rawlins as Chance up to bat here. Here's the pitch. Here's a bunt attempt as that fouls back. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. Rawlins did get on base, just wasn't able to score as Baker got 2 strikeouts in the game. At one point, the bases were loaded. So as that pitch will go high for ball 1. The Rawlins Generals last game fell to the Knights with a doubleheader, 14-2 in game 1, 11-1 in game 2, as that one will be ball 2. 27 pitches for Baker already in this one. A good start to get now here. Pitch, and that will hit the dirt. Ball 3, and we're full. Be good getting out here regardless how for Baker and the Raiders. Here's a swing and strikeout for Baker. That's number 3. And Baker, good start to the inning here, getting an 0-2 start, and then would go full count and get this strikeout. That's back-to-back strikeouts, including that first inning. He struck out Lee. As Chiswick is up to bat, Baker will deliver, will be low in ball 1, as Randall Smith for the Generals is on deck here. But we are still here with Chiswick on a 0-1 count as that goes over Chiswick for a 2-0 count. 2-0 the count with 1 out. As Baker will deliver, and there's strike 1 at this at-bat for Baker. 2-1 the count now. As the Raiders will try, as this pops up, this is going to maybe come to the stance. It does. That lands on the left side of me. I'm in the press box, luckily, so protected. But it brings the count 2-2. Baker, pitch, and got him, strike 3. Second inning, so far so good for the Raiders, getting back-to-back strikeouts. As it will bring up
Rawlins, number 10.
Randall Smith. Looking to go 3 up, 3 down here as we have 2 outs. As that one's a swing and a miss from Randall Smith for strike 1. Yeah, this is a good inning for Baker. 24 pitches in the first inning. He's making quick work of this one. As this pops up, this goes to the other side as it goes foul ball, strike 2. Gonna make this a very quick 3 up, 3 down in the second. Here, Riverton, Wyoming, swing. This is going to go down the third baseline. Anderson's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it to first, and we'll get it for the out. And it's 3 up, 3 down. And your Riverton Raiders are leading 3-1. We'll step aside here. We'll have the bottom of the second inning coming up. As for your Raiders, it's going to be 7-8-9 due up. We'll be back after this.
At some point, I want to get a picture. Pictures with that one. Okay, so I might go down there. You can use this if you want. If you want me to leave this up here.
The Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are happy to introduce their newest provider, psychiatrist Dr. John Bates. Born and raised in Eastern Oregon, Dr. Bates spent 4 years in the Marines, became a registered nurse, and then on to medical school with his residency in psychiatry. He's been in private practice since 2006. Dr. Bates is now accepting new patients. Call to schedule your appointment with the Lander Medical Clinic East at 332-1551 or visit the website at landermedicalclinic.com.
Wyoming Catholic College is a proud sponsor of County 10 Sports. They have sponsored the Academic Spotlight and Student of the Week all season long for Lander Valley High School and are excited to bring you today's broadcast. Located in downtown Lander, they congratulate all the students and staff on a great school year and wish them all a happy and safe summer. And we're back here on County 10 YouTube. Your Riverton Raiders get the 3 up, 3 down inning, top of the second, to not let Rawlins score, as Riverton will also have their 7-8-9 batters coming up with Carter Noseep leading things off. Rawlins getting their lone run in the first inning here, as they will continue to have Paulson pitch. As Paulson did have 3 strikeouts in that first inning. Riverton put up 3. Carter Nosey playing right field for this game. As Carter Nosey will start things off here for the Raiders. Bottom of 2. Here's first pitch. That'll go inside and low for ball 1. Fun watching these guys play, especially when you're taking pictures of them. It's just fun to see these guys play. As here's Paulson. He's going to deliver for pitch, as that will be strike 1. Paulson had quite a few pitches in this. He will take a moment, and that goes inside for ball 2. Yeah, I love the sound effect that the operators are running. It's fantastic. But again, got nothing going on. There's baseball all day here. He'll swing as Carter will swing and miss. Strike 2 is 2-2 the count now. No outs. Paulson delivers. And that'll be high. Count is full. Chance for the Raiders to get on base here. Be a good start. As things would get started with a single by Beaver in the first. That's how it started here. And Raiders will start with a walk. So No Seep gets on base. And it's a no outs. Bo Anderson, number 19, for your Riverton Raiders up. As Bo Anderson, the ace hitter, playing catcher, as there is a strike one there. 0-1 the count now. 3-1 on your Wind Outdoor Company scoreboard. As Paulson takes a moment, delivers, and it's going to be Bo Anderson wearing it, hit by the pitch. That's the second one. And it's going to advance No Seep to second. It's going to advance Anderson to first. Still no outs. Christopher Reddick up for your Raiders as the No Seep on second, leading off things on the bag. And that's going to be inside as Paulson throwing a lot of inside pitches in this second inning so far. And they're going to try to pick it off, and No Seep slides back in second, even though Paulson doesn't throw. Paulson gets set, and then he steps off as Rennig stepped out of the box, now steps back in. Pitch, swung, strike one. Was Rennig. That one went down the middle, it looked like. But a lot of the pitches coming inside. That one went down the middle as Paulson delivers. He'll make it a foul ball for Rennig as he swung. And it's now 1-2 the count with runners on first and second. So one in scoring position possibly. 1-2. Paulson. Well, is this going to be an out as it's going to go over the right fielder. And this might score two as No Seep goes around. He's going around third. And it's going to just score one. And your Riverton Raiders get 4 on the board. A double for Rennig. As he advances to second, No Seep scores. Bo Anderson sits at third. And we are back to the top of the order with Beaver up to bat. Just estimate, just the right fielder there for Rawlins. As Lee just kind of thought it was going to be a little bit closer as Beaver is going to hit this one. It's going to score one on the fielder's choice, and Beaver's safe. Yeah, Beaver will score. So a fielder, it was good. It could have been a fielder's choice out for Beaver, but Anderson scores. Bo Anderson is Jory Anderson now up to bat. Christopher Rennig sits at third. It's 5-1 with no outs, and it's going to be strike one for Anderson. And it's a steal there for the Raiders as Beaver advances to second. As Anderson will pop this one up. Here's the first baseman. He's going to look for it and can't get it. So Anderson remains alive on an 0-2 count. Now popping out of the glove there of Connor for Rawlins. 0-2 count now. Anderson in the box, getting ready to go. Here's the pitch, and Anderson's going to swing on that. It gets by the pitcher. Anderson's going to try to beat it, and does, and scores one. And it's 6-1 Riverton. As Rennig scores, it puts Beaver on third. And now the runners at the corners with no outs. as Brian Polson for the, and I'm going to say that's a single by Jory Anderson as he did beat the throw. 42 pitches for Paulson. It's only the second inning as Anderson's going to steal. And this is going to be a home steal there as Anderson goes for 3. So Anderson from first goes all the way to third. It scores Beaver. A wild pitch opportunity, and the Raiders take advantage of it. We are at 7-1. Still no outs. Anderson went for the steal. Pitch gets wild. He goes for 3 as Hutchinson now up to bat. Ball 1. This one, it will be fouled off for strike 1. Hutchinson walked on his first at bat. So Riverton just needs 2 more batters to get on base, and everybody would have at least get on base as Hutchinson will ground that to the shortstop and will have the first out for the Generals. It does score Jory Anderson, though, and it's 8-1 on the fielder's choice. Excuse me. So Anderson scores. It's 8-1. As that's going to be inside pitch there for Hawk for ball 1. With 1 out, nobody on, but you got 5 runs in this inning as Hawk will look for strike, or no, so that first one must have been a foul ball. It might have hit the bat, so that one was a ball, so it's 1-1 the count now. And Hawk will look at that for strike 2. 1-2 count. So 2-hour time limit here for these games, so they go on schedule. This one will be popped up to right field. It drops, and you got Hawk getting to first. If I'm not mistaken, that'll be ruled on an error because no communication, it looked like. They thought one of them was going to get it, and it just falls there. So there's still 1 out with Derek DeVries, the 8th batter, up in this one. As DeVries will watch that pitch go by the catcher, and it's going to be Hawk will advance to. It's going to advance to third. So from a steal to a third base. So something like what Jory Anderson did. They're going to rule that hit a single. Yeah, a pop fly into right field is what they call it. So Derek DeVries now up, and now here's a pitch, and Hunter just kind of thinks about going, doesn't do it though, as we are now at a 2-0 count. 2-0 the count, 8-1 the score. DeVries up the bat as he is the 8th batter in this inning. They could almost go through this entire order probably. DeVries watches it, and he holds off Hunter, and it's going to be a 3-0 count. DeVries in this game playing left field. Paulson will pitch. That's high, and it will advance the runner to first, and here's a steal home, and Hunter is safe. So Riverton, another run, and still with 1 out. They have put 6 in this inning. As the coach for the Generals is going to come to the mound. Could we see a pitching change here in a moment as Paulson again? We will see the 9th batter in this inning come up. As Paulson started the game with 3 strikeouts, only giving up 3 runs though. The coach doesn't seem like he's going to change. Not yet. No, they're going to keep Paulson on the mound. So, Paulson stays on. He'll face his 9th batter, which is Braden Baker, who's pitching for the Raiders in this one to start. So a pitcher-pitcher battle coming up. 6 runs, again, scored in this inning. It's 9-1. Paulson will try to get something started here. That's an inside pitch for ball 1. 1 out still with 1 on. Baker sits in the box as Paulson will deliver, and Baker will swing at that one for strike 1. 1-1 the count now. As Baker did strike out in his first inning, or his first time at bat, as this is a 2-1. So if he gets on base, everybody will at least reach base in this game, as Baker is going to hit that one that goes on the third base line. Here's the throw, and Baker beats it. And Baker makes it to first on a single. It puts Derek DeVries at second. And now we have gone through everybody. And this is going to bring up Carter Noseep. Carter Noseep batted this inning. He walked, though, so he'll try to connect here. Here's the pitch. It's going to hit the dirt for ball 1. Catcher does keep it in front of it, though, as Randall Smith catching for the Generals in this game. And baseball field as Noseep will hit that foul, strike 1. But located right next to Central Wyoming College. To see the new building getting built there. It's a beautiful view here from the Raiders baseball field. As there's a pitch high. Ball 2. Still, second inning, 9-1. And there's a 2-hour time limit with games, so games start on time and the pause. Reigns 2-1 the count. Noseep steps back into the box. Here's a pitch and will deliver that. That's going to be another ball, so 3-1 now the count. Paulson just trying to get something going here. Had 3 strikeouts in the first inning as that one is high, and Noseep will walk again for the second time in this game. Bases loaded. And it's going to bring up Bo Anderson.
Now batting number 19, Bo
Anderson now up to bat. He was hit by the pitch in his first at bat, which was, again, this inning. We started with 7, 8, 9 batters. We are now on batter 8 in the order. This is the 10th batter up. That pitch is going to bounce, and got to be lucky there. That just bounced straight up over the plate. Was Paulson, because Raiders could have scored another. 6 runs have scored. DeVries at third, Baker at second, Noseep at first. Here's the pitch as Anderson will hit that foul, and it will be strike 1. Rawlins, Green River level here today, including Riverton, as Riverton the host team of this tournament. Pitch, and they're going to say that one was ball, as that was low. And now 2-1. See if what Raiders can do here as they just continue to add on to the damage they're creating as that pitch hits dirt, ball 3. I wonder if the Rawlins coach is just letting Paulson maybe try to get out of this. Again, 3 strikeouts in the first as Anderson will hit that. That's a single, and it'll bring 1. And it's going to hold Baker as Baker almost went. DeVries scores, and we have another run as Baker advances to third. No seep to second. Anderson on the single. We remain loaded. It's 10-1 Riverton with 1 out still. As Christopher Rennig up to bat for the Raiders. Once again, bases are loaded. Paulson continues to be on the mound. Here's the pitch. Out foul on the third baseline. As looking at Paulson's pitch count here, he's at 67 pitches already. Christopher Rennick's doubled in his first at bat as that one goes outside. Ball 1-1 the count now. Bottom of 2, 7 runs in this inning from Riverton. They put 10 on the board as that one goes inside. Ball 2. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in however you may be watching. If you're watching on your television or just on your phone, that pitch, and it's going to be a free score here. A hit by pitch. Christopher Rennie gets hit by the pitch. He advances to first. Baker comes home. So now you got no seep at third. Bo Anderson at second. Rennick sits at first. And now we are at 11-1 your score. 8 runs in this inning. That pitch will be ruled ball 1 as Beaver once again up to bat. Beaver 2 for 2 today. His pitch and hits third, ball 2. As Beaver has put 2 runs up in this game. So everybody for the Raiders has been on the bases, whether it was a walk or a hit. Down 1, sits outside for ball 2, or excuse me, ball 3. So 3-0 as Beaver's ahead of the count. Pitch. And we'll get that inside for strike 1. As Paulson going back to that inside pitch. That time is able to connect. Shakes the head, now delivers, and we'll get strike 2. So back-to-back strikes. Getting that outside pitch to connect. So now kind of going everywhere now is Paulson. Pitch, swing, and it's going to roll, and it's going to be a single. As the pitcher falls, as Paulson falls down. So no seep scores. Anderson at third. Rennick goes to second. Beaver scores. I believe that's going to be ruled an infield single as he fell.
Number 21,
because the easy play would have been to go home, but it's out. First pitch from Anderson is ball 1. They do rule that a single. Anderson 1 for 2 today. Struck out his first. He beat the throw in the single as Anderson will swing strike 1. It's 12-1 now. We're still in the second inning. And we'll see how this game continues. But, yeah, there is a time limit as far as how these games go. Here's a pitch as Anderson's going to say, let's bring you home, Bo Anderson. He does, as Anderson will score. And second and first now are the runners. It's 13-1, as now 10 runs have scored. Most of these pitches just going by the catcher, as Anderson will foul that one off for strike 2. 13-1 on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard. And we still got one out. As Rawlins will deliver the pitch. That's outside. And we are at a 2-2 count. We'll have the action 7 p.m. tonight. Paulson will pitch. Whoa, way close there for Anderson as he is hit by the pitch. Or I believe it's hit by a pitch, but I will double check as he goes to first. And now you have the coach coming back out to the mound. And you're going to see a pitching change here for Rawlins. We're going to step aside here as the pitching change is coming. We'll give you more info of who is pitching. We'll be back after this.
Is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
One time, my dad flipped a burger 8 times in the air before catching it right on the bun.
Yeah? Well, one time my dad flipped the patty 10 times and cut it over his shoulder.
You don't have to prove to us that your dad's the best and he deserves the best. Find a gift for the man that does it all at Porter's Mountain View Supply. Outdoor kitchen equipment from top brands like Weber Grills, Green Mountain Grills, Big Green Egg, and Louisiana Grills. Plus, all the bells and whistles that'll make that puppy sing. Porter's Mountain View Supply in Casper and Riverton.
And we're back here on County 10 YouTube as we have a new pitcher. As the third baseman is Hutchinson up to bat. He fouls that one off. We're at a 1-1 count as the bases are loaded. It's 13-1 your score. 1-1 the count with still one out. Hutchinson will swing on that one. Strike 2. So your pitcher for Rawlins is Jake McCulloch. As he is pitched. Hutchinson going to hit that one, and that looks to be foul. It does. It remains a 1-2 count. Rawlins just trying to get out of this inning right now as they have let the Raiders might go through everybody again for a second time. Got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 batters in this inning. Hutchinson, that's going to be a high pitch for ball 2. 2-2 the count for McCulloch against Hutchinson. Hutchinson grounded out. The only out to the shortstop is Hutchinson. Let's that go. A ball 3 wild pitch will score. And Riverton will get Rennick to score. And as the runners are now on second and third, it's 14-1 with a full count here. McCall at a full count. Going to let that throw high, and Hutchinson will get on base. The second time he has gotten walked today. Anderson goes to second. Beaver at third. So Hunter Hauk up to bat with the bases loaded and one out. First pitch high and ball 1. Hauk 2 for 2 today. Has gotten 2 singles. That one going outside for the pitch. Go the count here for Hauk. And Hauk, they're going to say they got him. Hit by pitch. Advances to first. One run comes in. Beaver comes in. Anderson goes to third. Hutchinson to second.
Now batting number 1.
And it's 15-1. We are still in inning number 2. As that pitch goes outside, as Anderson's going to come home. And it's another run for Riverton. And they just keep adding on to this one. Everybody advances one base. It's 16-1 Riverton. Riverton looking for their second win of the season, too. Here's a pitch. That's high for DeVries. Weather pretty good out here today. It's a 2% chance of rain today. Sitting into the 60s. Pitch inside. That's so bases low, or excuse me, I must have been a pitch behind as DeVries advances and will walk. So he reaches on walks. It's going to bring up Baker 1 for 2 today. And we have seen Baker twice in this inning as we have gone through everybody, as that one will be strike 1. 16-1. Baker the pitcher will throw that low as McCall will get that for ball 1. 1-1 count here. Again, bases loaded. 1 out. That pitch from McCall is in there for ball 2. Yeah, it's been a while since Riverton has taken the field. Started this game at 10 a.m. That pitch goes in for ball 3. And here's a pick off at 10th, but Hutchinson goes back. He will remain safe with the bases loaded and 1 out. We'll see the level game happen next, and they're going to call that one a strike. As Baker thought he was going to just walk his way down, another run coming in, but Baker going to have to earn it. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be ball 4, and another run comes in as Hutchinson scores, walking in, and we remain loaded once again. And now Carter Nosey, his third time. And there's an out there as Nosey didn't know what was going on. Looks like the bat the bat breaks. What a sequence there, but that's the way the inning is going to end after multiple runs score. As it was a ground out to the pitcher, we're going to step aside here. We'll give you guys the top of the third coming up here right after this.
I've been expecting that the whole day. Guys who don't bat wood bats expect a split. I also didn't expect us to.
Hey, where's Joe?
Shane sent him over to the furniture warehouse. He should be back any time.
Wait, that was last week. That warehouse is packed with a mother load of furniture. We're getting new trucks every few days. Do you think Joe got lost in all the boxes?
We need to move a mother load of furniture.
It's the Motherlode Memorial Day sale at Gamble's in Lander. Help Gamble's dig out from all of the post-COVID supply craziness and stop in now through the 10th of June. All upholstered furniture is marked down an additional 20% from the sale prices. Brands you love like Lazy Boy, Southern Motion, Flex Steel, and more. Plus, all mattresses are marked down for Memorial Day. Ease your back with a new mattress from Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, or Stearns & Foster. It's all at the Motherlode Memorial Day sale at Gamble's in Lander through June 10th. And remember, delivery from Gamble's is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes all of Riverton. Gamble's on Main Street in Lander.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel, calling the Riverton Raiders versus the Rawlins Generals after 14 runs come in for the Raiders. The way the inning ends, as No Seep has his bat broken, it grounds out to it goes to the pitcher. No Seep didn't know what to do, it felt like. And No Seep kind of paused, didn't know what was going on. But it was a double play because they got the guy at home and on first. And forgot to mention, too, this is a wood bat tournament. The Roy Peck Wood Bat Tournament here in Riverton, Wyoming. So on a Saturday and Sunday. This game started at 10. We're just about an hour into this one. Again, there are time limits in this one, so it's either if the game ends first or the time runs out first. That's basically how things will work. As we are just looking at here, we got 2, 3, 4 coming up for the Generals. As
now up for the Rawlins Generals, number 1, McKeel.
So we will see, or excuse me, no, we got 1, 2, 3 as McKeel is up, as you'll see that one go for strike 1. It's been a while since Baker has been on the mound. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Baker, 39 pitches in this game, as Weston is up to bat 1-1 today. Got a single in the first. He is the lone scorer for the Generals. Third inning here, top of the third, as we have a stoppage for a moment. Got a good crowd here for your Raiders. Still want to thank you guys for tuning in here and thanking all of our sponsors, as Baker will wind up here on an 0-2 count. Pitch, and that's going to be ball 1, as Baker, 4 strikeouts in this game so far that I have him for. I'll just keep double checking. I got him on 4 strikeouts with 1 earned run. That pitch going in for ball 2. Now we're at an even count at 2 apiece. Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard showing 17-1. Raiders score 14 in inning number 2. As Baker will wind up, pitch, and we'll get him. Strike 3 on the outside corner. And that is strikeout number 5.
Now for Rawlins, number 5.
So even with that long second inning, that doesn't seem to affect Baker. We're going to see Paulson up to bat now. Baker will let that one hit. Anderson couldn't field it, though. And it's going to be a single for Paulson. He's going to go up a little bit. Does reach first, though. I believe that's going to be a reach on error. I'll just make sure here, but a runner on first. We got 1 out. They're going to say that's a single out to left field. Brings up Chiswick, as Chiswick will swing. This will go to right field, and there's No Seep for the out.
Caught by your right fielder, Garner No Seep.
And now bringing up looks to be Jake McCall, who is now taking over the pitching duties in this one. It is.
Next up, number 16.
His shin strap good to go. And we're back. 2 outs, 1 on. Baker's going to look to pick off, and it'll be Paulson getting back safely. And we remain at no 0 count. Baker winds up. We got a steal coming. It's going to be a throw, and it's going to be just in time, but they're going to say safe. Just short, but what a throw there by Bo Anderson. So Paulson advances to second. Rawlins got to get something going here, and there's a swing, and that will be strike one. 1-1 the count now. After that steal attempt being successful. Here's this pitch, and we'll get it in there for strike two. You got to think what the strategy is as far as pitching goes in this tournament. You got 4 games in 2 days. And there's a swing, and that's how the inning is going to end. 2 more strikeouts added to Braden Baker, and it's 17-1 with leaving a runner on second. We are going to go to the bottom of the 4th here. It's 17-1. We'll be back after this break.
I think that's ball game, folks.
Child seat, $15 car stereo, or a $20 tire. You know, there's something not quite right about these offers, and you should come to the same conclusion. With a $150 windshield replacement, Bill's Quality Auto Glass would like you to know that the significant number of windshield installations in our area are completed incorrectly or with inferior materials, and the result can be unsafe or allow for potentially damaging air or water leaks. Choose the glass installer that installs only the top quality glass and materials. Insist on the best. Bill's Quality Auto Glass, serving all of Fremont County. Give them a call at 335-0013. That's 335-0013.
Hello, Fremont County. Hey folks, it's firewood season again. For all of your chainsaw needs, check out the Baldwin Creek Rental Center. Need a chain sharpened or maybe a new chain? We can help. Is your old saw getting tired? We sell and service a complete line of Makita power tools. So for everything chainsaw, think Baldwin Creek Rental Center. Stop out and see us at 675 Baldwin Creek or give us a call at 335-8750.
Each day in the U.S., over 1,100 people are injured in car crashes that involve a distracted driver. Distracted driving is any activity, especially texting, that diverts a person's attention away from driving. Distracted drivers aren't aware of surroundings and could easily wreck. So Wyoming bans all cell phone use for novice drivers and texting for all drivers. At any moment in America, about 600,000 drivers are using phones while driving. So remember, baseball is like driving. It's the one who gets home safely that counts.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel. Your Riverton Raiders Mercy Rule Rawlins. I just kind of mistimed everything, but it is over. This game gets done just a little over an hour into this as your Raiders win 17-1. That is your final score as we get 3.5. Well, we get 2 innings for the Raiders at bat and 3 for Rawlins, and this game was just about the errors committed by the Outlaws. The Outlaws, just a lot of wild pitches and a lot of opportunities to score. We'll take a look. That second inning had 14 runs scored. Everybody scored at least once in that inning as the first out came 6 batters in, and then they would just go on another roll for the Raiders, and as they will get, again, the 17-1 win. And if I had to give a Lander Medical Clinic player of the game, I got to give it to Braden Baker as he was pitching, and he got, if I can count here correctly, just want to make sure here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts in 3 innings, so 2 strikeouts each inning to get things going and let his teammates get some opportunities, and that is how this game is going to end. It's 17-1. The Raiders will play again at 7 p.m. tonight. We'll have that action here on the County 10 YouTube channel, and I want to thank all of our sponsors again, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank the Riverton Raiders for letting us have this opportunity to call the games for you guys here on the YouTube channel. So we'll be back at 7 p.m. tonight, and then we'll also be calling games tomorrow, so we'll give you guys more details about that later on at the 7 p.m. game. Thank you guys for tuning in on Why Bridgecrest so long. We'll see you guys at 7 p.m.
Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SI.